Hey everyone, this is Sharon Moria and welcome to LinguaLit Capital. So, dear friends, in this lecture, we will talk about the top 20 MCQ from Linguistics, which is based on the CUET, NET, GATE, and all other competitive exams. So, must remember that this is the MCQ in the sense multiple choice question. It means there will be the only one question and four options, and you have to select only one answer true among these. While when we talk about the MSQ, which is especially asked in the GATE exam, which means multiple select question, and this means that there will be the one question and four options, and you have to select more than one answer true. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's have a start. Here we have the first question, that is, who among these an ancient linguist of India? Must remember that this is talking about the only ancient linguist of India. This question is not talking about the modern linguist. So when we talk about the ancient linguist like Panini, Patanjali, Bharatahari, like also we have Yaksa, and also we have Katyayani, also we have Pingla. So these are the writers from the ancient linguist. These are the most famous, and their contributions are great in the linguistics. When we talk about the Panini is known to be the father of the linguistics, who belonged to the 4th century. Panini belonged to the 4th century, especially the work of Panini, which is known to be the Ashtadhyayi, which is a comprehensive and the scientific study of the Sanskrit. Next, we have the Patanjali. Panini belonged to the 4th century, and Patanjali belonged to the 2nd century. Bharathari also belonged to the 5th century. Yakska belonged to the also 5th century. Katyani belonged to the 3rd century, and Pingla also belonged to the 2nd century. When we talk about the Patanjali, the great work which is known as the Mahabhasya, which is the foundational text on grammar and philosophy of the language. We have one more linguist which is known to be the Bharatari. Bharatari Vakyapadya is a very famous work. Mahabhasya Patanjali and Vakyapadya, the work of Bharatari, is the very famous work which is especially focusing on the philosophy of the language. Next, we have the Yaska. Yaska is the author of the Nirukta. Yaska is the author of the Nirukta, which deals with the etymology, philology, and the semantics. Next, we have the Katyayani. Katyayani is the very famous Sanskrit grammarian whose work Vartika, which is the critical annotations on the Panini's Ashtadhyayi. Next, we have the one more second century linguist of, second century ancient linguist who is known to be the Pingla. Pingla is the author of the Chandra Sastra. Pingla is the author of the Chandra Sastra, which is the very famous work on prosody and metric. Prosody and metric. So must remember, these are the ancient linguists of India who belong to the different century. So must remember, maybe this question and can be asked in our further exams. About the timing period. So let's have I've come to the point that the question is that who among these an ancient linguist of India? So the ancient one is the second one, which is the Patanjali, whose work Mahabhasya. Patanjali, here we have the answer, so we have to take the Patanjali answer. means answer number A. We also have the Testa Bagishi. Testa Bagishi belonged to the 19th century. We also know the Professor Noam Chomsky. He also belonged to 19th century. Chhatrapati Chattopadhyay, he also known to be the 19th century. So your answer will be the A. Next, we have the second question. The second question is that which of these people perceive language as a means to interpret human experience? Okay, here we have the four options. The first option is anthropologist, second sociologist, third philosopher, and D student of literature. When we talk about the anthropologist in the sense that it talks about study aspects of humans within the past and present of the societies. When we talk about the sociology study about the social behavior and examining the groups, culture, social institution, and process that develop when people interact with their work together. When we talk about the philosopher means philosopher, yeah, philosophy is a systematic study of the general and fundamental questions which concerns the topics like existence of knowledge, mind, religion, language, and value, and all. Okay, so and here the fourth option is student of literature. This is completely incorrect. So we studied that philosopher is the true answer. The next question that we have here is the question number 3. Which of these words is based on the phenomena onomatopoeia? What is onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia is the process of creating a word that phonetically that phonetically imitates or suggests a sound, means whatever the sound that is produced by the human, animal, or the birds, that is that is known to be the onomatopoeic sound. So here we have the four options: cuckoo, book, door, and blackboard. When we come to the cuckoo, it means this gives the cooing sound. This means this is the perfect example of the onomatopoeia. Okay. Next we have the question number 4. Question number 4 is that which of these is not a type of a linguistics? We have many type of the linguistics when you will pursue. Already you have been study about the type of the linguistics. Like we have the example, option like historical linguistics, personal, comparative, and synchronic. So in this question, we have to select that which is the true type of a linguistic. As we know, we have the historical linguistics, we have the comparative linguistics, we have the synchronic linguistics, but here we don't have the personal linguistics. This is the incorrect answer of this question. Let's have some study in details about this. When we talk about the historical linguistics sometimes also known to be the diachronic diachronic in the sense dia means through and chronic means time, means whatever the languages change, that is through the time, through the period of time, whatever the language has been made, changed, that we study in the historical linguistics. When we come to the comparative linguistics is the branch of historical linguistics that analyzes the relationship between language, identifying common ancestry and classifying them into the families, means details analysis. While in synchronic study, synchronic in the sense syn means same and chronic means time. It means whatever the language change that is within the time that we study in the synchronic linguistics. Okay. Next, we have the question number fifth. The question number fifth asks that which of these find out how a certain set of people use a language at a given time. Here already we have discussed that synchronic means whatever the changes in the language within a time, that is within a time or in the same time that we study in the synchronic linguistics. So the fifth question is that which of these finds out how a certain set of people use a language at a given time? Diachronic linguistics, comparative linguistics, synchronic linguistics, or historical linguistics. So, already we have studied here. So, the answer will be the synchronic linguistics. Here we don't have to explain much more. Already we have discussed the above questions. Next question number 6 is that which of these is not a level of language? Level of language means which is not a part of a language or linguistics. We have phonology, we have grammar, which is known to be the syntax, we have semantics, which is the study of the meaning, but we don't have the option C, which is running. Running is a part of a grammar. I mean, this is the category of this one, but this is not any type of a language, yeah, linguistics. So this is the incorrect answer. So these are the accurate, but this is not, this is the different from all this, so this will be the true answer. So next we have the question number 7. Question number 7 asks about that which of these terms refers to the study of a speech sounds of a given language and their function within the sound system of that language. Here we have four options: phonetics, phonology, syntax, and morphology. Let's have a discussion in details. When we talk about the phonetics, what is phonetics? Phonetics is the branch of linguistics that study how human produce and perceive sound. While in phonology study how speech sounds are organized, means organized pattern and used to convey the meaning within a specific language. How speech sounds are organized we talk about in the phonology, while in syntax means the in syntax we study about the arrangement of the word. While in morphology we talk about the, yeah, morphology deals with the, or we can say it is the scientific study of the form, structure, and the composition of the things. So the accurate answer will be, according to the question, that the study of speech sounds of a given language and their functions within the sound system of language is phonology. Okay. Phonology study how speech sounds are organized, and this is what which has been asked in this question. Next we have the question number 8. Question number 8 talks about that which of these is the study of meaning of words, morphology, and the development of the meaning of the words. Here we have the four options. We have the phonetics, we have the morphemics, we have semantics, we have syntax. When we come to the first option, at first we will talk about some details. Syntax deals with the arrangement of the words, Already we have talked about the above questions. Arrangement of words. Semantics deals with the study of the meaning of a language, meaning of a word. Is talk about the simply meaning. Phonetics deals with the study of the how do we perceive and produce the sound, perceive and produce. While when we talk about the morphemics, what is morphemics? Morphemics is the branch of linguistics that studies the classification, description, and the function of the morpheme. This talks about the functions of the morpheme. What is morpheme? Morpheme is the smallest unit, yeah, smallest meaningful unit of a language. We can say meaningful unit of language, like cat. This is the smallest meaningful unit of a language. This is known to be the morpheme. So, the question which has been asked that which of these is the study of the meaning of the words and the development of the meaning of words. So here we can say that in semantics talks about the meaning of the words and the development of the meaning of words. That is why your answer C will be the true one. Next, we have the question is that which of these terms refers to the study of the speech process? Already we have talked about in the above questions. What is phonology? What is phonetic substances in the raw material that is used in the what is phonetics and what is semantics? Semantics is the meaning, talks about the meaning. It talks about the how do we produce and the perceive of the sounds. Phonology, what is phonology? Is talk about the study of the we can say how speech sounds are organized. We talk about in phonology, and the phonetic substance in the it means that phonetic substance are we also say call this phonic substance, which is the physical or the raw material of a spoken language. Physical or raw material of spoken language. Okay, so here what is the question? Question is talking about which of these terms refer to the study of speech process. So when we talk about the phonetics talks about that how do we perceive and produce. So this phonetics talks about that how do we perceive and produce the sound, and this is what which is going to be asked in this question number 9. So the true answer will be the C. Next we have the question number 10. Question number 10 is talking about which of these is not type of a phonetics. We have the articulatory phonetics, we have acoustic, we have auditory, but we don't have the personal phonetics, which is, that is why this will be the true answer. Okay. Next we have the question number 11. Question number 11 is talking about which of these terms refers to the study of the hearing and perception of a speech sounds. As we can see here that we have the total four options: articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, auditory phonetics, and laboratory phonetics. This is the wrong one, and when we come to the hearing and perception of a speech sound, and this comes under the auditory phonetics. This is why the option number C will be the true. Next we have the next question number 12. What is the term that is used for the ingressive air sound produced? What is, we have total two sound here. First one ingressive and second aggressive. At first, we will talk about the aggressive. Aggressive sounds are produced by pushing the air out of the lungs, glottis, or mouth, like all the English sounds. But when come to the ingressive air sound produced. Ingressive means whatever when we take the air means when we produce the hissing sounds or hushing sounds, then that is known to be the ingressive air sounds. Ingressive air sounds are produced by the sucking air inward, which is used for the specific or usually or often we can say in the paralinguistics or non-native phonetic effect, like when we gasping the sound like something like that. Okay, so this is also known to be the ingressive air sounds or also called to be the clicks. Next we have question number 13. Question number 13 talk about which of these refers to the study sound feature of a English language. Which of these is the sound feature of the English language? We have syntax, this is the wrong one. We have phonetics, phonetic substance and morphemics. So here we let's have a discuss one by one. When we come to morphemics that already we have talked about in the above question, morphemic is the studies or morphemics studies the classification, description and function of the morpheme. And also we have discussed that morpheme is the smallest meaningful unit of our language. When we come to the morpheme, we have two kind of a morpheme, free morpheme and the bound morpheme. When we come to the free morpheme like cat, dog, something like that. When we come to the bound morpheme, like we have un, we have nest, something like that. Okay. But in actually, when we come to the type of the morpheme, let's have discussed some details in the morphemics. I mean the type of the morpheme. A morpheme especially categorized in two parts. The first one is the free and second is the bound. When we categorize the free morpheme into the affix and root, while bound morpheme is divided into two parts, open clause and closed clause. Open clause and closed clause. When we talk about the affix is divided into two parts, inflectional morpheme, and derivational morpheme. Derivational morpheme. When we come to the inflectional morpheme, then also this is divided into two parts, which is known to be the prefix and suffix, while derivational is divided into only in one part, which is known to be the suffix. So these all are the type and subtype of the morphemes. Okay. Next, we have the question is that which of these refers to the sound feature of English language? It means then which of these, whatever the options, four options do we have here, morphemics, phonetic substance, then in these four we have to select that which one is true. So when we talk about phonetic substance, phonetic substance refer to the study sound feature of a language. Is talk about the phonetic substance refer to the study of the sound feature of English language, while phonetics deals with the study of the how do we perceive and produce the sound. So your exact answer will be the B, which is the phonetic substance. Next question, what is the full form of the IPA? Must remember that IPA full form is the International Phonetic Alphabet, which is true. Apart from this, all the answers are the correct, incorrect. And when we come to the IPA is developed by the French linguist Paul Fechy in 1880. Okay, who is also known to be the founder of the IPA and the father of IPA. Next, we have question that what does the sign slash represent? The sign or symbol of the slash represents the phonetic transcription in all the language. Using the slash, if there is a presenting of the slash or using of the slash, then this means that what you can understand that this is represented by the phonetic transcription. Okay, when we talk about the centralization, then the symbol of centralization is something like this one. Okay, and when we talk about the bilabial nasal sound, voiced bilabial, then this is like that, this one. Next, so according to the this one, the we have the true answer, which is the A. Next, we have the question number 16, which is the nucleus of the syllable is the vowel. When we come to the nucleus of the syllable, as we know that when we just analysis in details, here we have the peak point, which is known to be the nucleus. This is divided into two part, onset, and the coda. Onset is also known to be the releasing consonant, and this is known to be the releasing syllable and arresting syllable. Releasing, this is known to be the releasing because here in a further we have the words, we have the vowels, we have the consonants, but here after the coda we don't have any of the vowels or the consonant. So the nucleus of the syllable is the vowel. This is the true answer. Next question number 17. What is a consonant called when it is placed at the end of the syllable? Already we have talked about when consonant is when it is placed at the end of the syllable. This is known to be the coda or the arresting consonant. So your answer will be the B. Next, what is the structure in the following syllable? When we talk about the structure of the following, this is as the pack. Pack is transcribed as the like this, sorry, like this. So here we have, like also in Hindi we can say like pack. When we come to the structure of this syllable, then here p is known to be the consonant, and a, which is the diphthong, this will be the vowel, and this one will be the consonant. So the question number A, answer number A will be the true one. The next question number 19, that f and j are the example of bilabial consonant, sibilant consonant, dental consonant, or alveolar consonant. When we come to bilabial consonant is using by producing or using by both the lips. Here is the your lips, upper lips, down lips. Well, whenever do we produce the bilabial consonant, we use both the lips like p. In producing the sound of p, we use both the lips. While when we come to the dental consonant, dental sound produced by the placing the tip of the tongue against the upper front teeth like the. When we talk about the, then the is known to be the dental consonant. When we come to the sibilant consonant talks about high intensity consonant. High intensity consonant sounds, which is produced by directing a focused or narrow stream of air over the tongue towards the teeth and create a distinct hissing or the hushing sound. Like when I take an example, like sip. This is not sheep, this is sip. So when we produce the s sound, then this is the high intensity of the consonant, and this is comes under the fo and sibilant consonant. So fo and jo are also example of the sibilant consonant. So answer number B will be the true one. Next, the last one is that according to the placement of the tongue, which of these not a type of a vowel? Must remember that when we talk about the vowel has been divided into two parts. We have total uh, 20 vowel sounds in the English language, 20 vowel sound in English language, and these are divided in two parts, monophthong and diphthong. In monophthong, we have total 12 vowels, and while in diphthong, we have total 8 vowels. And when we make the chart, whatever the chart we have the front vowel, we have the back vowel, we have the central vowel, but we don't have any kind or any type of the cross vowel. So a question is there, according to the placement of the tongue, which of these not a type of vowel? So cross vowel is a not a type of vowel, so this will be the true. So I hope this all these questions are very important as per the exam perspectives, and whatever I have done my the best towards me. If you feel that this lecture is really very useful for you, please subscribe and share this channel as could be. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.